United States Army. Choice card. It's junk. My Veterans Health Benefit. My name's on there, Jerry L. Reitmeyer. I'm in Category 3. It's junk. My pills. Well, let's get to this one. Cyroprotenocine, 4 milligram tabs, Cunningham Brett, Oklahoma City VAMC, 921 Northeast 13th Street, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Phone number 800-694-8387. Let's just refer to this to Oklahoma City so I don't have to VAMC, so I don't have to go through that again to cross all my I's and T's. Sorry, try to calm down. This stuff I took 1 or 2 nights, made me so lightheaded and dizzy, and it also produced a sty on my eye. But VA and my psychologist, they don't want to talk about it. But right there, a quick internet search says I can do that sty. I've complained of pain down in my eye and my skull. They won't do nothing about it. Two milligram caps. Prolozone HLC. RX number. Well, whatever. You got my record. Also from OKVAMC. Mertropazine, 30 milligram, also from OKVMC. Provided by my psychiatrist, psychologist, whatever you want to call him. Oh, they did give me a pill cutter, so I can take 45 milligrams of this junk that's helped destroy my life, my work efficacy, and everything else under the sun that deals with me, of moving, getting around, or whatever, just everyday life events. There's the prescription. Let's not forget, get that on there, or it's not legal. When you send the VA something, I have several of these, but they sign for them, then they lose the documents. Oh, yes. And then you go on the website, NOAA, Save the Whales, because you have no other alternative, because no one will answer you, and they simply reply, you're on the wrong website. Well, what else am I supposed to do? It must have worked, because Veterans Affairs in Muskogee, Oklahoma says, oh, after an extensive search, we found your nod some 3 months later. And then they pressure you and then try to back it up, split it up, and everything else, only designed to deny you. Here's my uniform, some 30-some years old. That medal right there, that's the Humanitarian Service Medal from President Ronald Reagan. The things I endured is incredible. I drove and drove and drove and drove. I can't even remember most of them 30 days. I put it out of my mind. I took a load of firewood to Franklin, West Virginia. They threw rocks and sticks at me. I threw a canteen full of water out. My very own canteen. I shoved a mobile home out of the road. You can try to drive down the road and you just bump it, run over a log, sticks. refrigerators, cows. I wish I was the one that took Franklin something meaningful back. They haunt me in my dreams. The bombing at APG, oh, it was horrendous. Just horrendous. I was there for 6 months. Boom, boom, boom. That haunts me. In my dreams. I was a good soldier. My military record reflects that. I scored so high in my ASVAB, the Air Force begged me to become an Air Force pilot. Now I can count a handful of change correctly. I'm not weak. Those pills has affected me so badly, and my psychologist specifically states he continues his PTSD medications, but yet they give no diagnosis on paper. There's a reason for that. It's so veterans are denied their rightfully earned Veterans Affairs benefits. And Veterans Affairs covers and covers and covers. Then splits mine up, and I specifically say that it's secondary service connection, but yet they split it up. What are you trying to hide? I'm just here for the truth. I've declared under penalty of perjury. You find me lying, you come to arrest me. No, you've already threatened to arrest me for seeking for help. Do AKVAMC. The lady, their little trick is, oh, I can't verify you. So I sent all verification to a photo. Well, I was verified. Then the excuse was, we can't do this unless secure messaging. Well, I've done that. I provided her 2 secure messaging. E-benefits, Veterans Department of Affairs, My Healthy Vet, Department of Veterans Affairs, and then when I sent them, they seek the police on me and threaten me with criminal charges. Then I sent him the document, and then he apologizes. No. I'm scared of the VA and the federal government for past incidents you tried on me that didn't work with conjecture and speculation. I do this for all veterans. Am I a veteran? You said so. On and on and on with lies, cover-ups, only to deny me access, only to deny me my benefits. My psychologist, I had an appointment with him. Let's just see what we say there. Let's just find out. And this is ongoing. This is only one example contained in My Healthy Vet. Dear Mr. Cunningham, on 6/19/2015. This is only just a small example. Dear Mr. Cunningham, I'm in grave concern that I may have been exposed to chemicals and radiation at Aberdeen Marine Proving Grounds from October 83 to February 1984. I was searching for DB levels because I've got these frogs in my head of the explosions there. Some of them was 140 DB plus by your own military records. And this popped up, EPA Superfund, ABG Maryland. As you know, I was a Cold War soldier with Russia. It's not like that today. We was outnumbered 5-1. The FM 105, the land-air battle, you was going to stick me in the middle. and move up forward. I was CSS, and I was going because then we was designated forward direct support. If you was undermanned, 5-1 against Russia. Thank God it didn't happen. Chemical and biological testing running rampant in APG. You can't tell me otherwise. It's right there in your documents. You've done unshielded radiation tests. I was a good soldier. I made honor guard. The guard to M1 Abrams when they first come out with live rounds. They trusted me. I found my ASVAB scores on the entry of the service as per those scores, which is very high. There was very few MOSs, qualifications I did not qualify for. And nightmares I have from APG. I'm scared they might have tested on me, for I was a prime candidate, for I had never been on sick call, and I never was on sick call. Now you're using that against me. Was I sick? Yes. But I wanted a perfect record. And that was the people they wanted to test on. Even my fears is what they called 60 of us night study. I've read the documents from APG and Edgewood. I know what you've been doing. These meds I'm on makes me tired, and I'm not able to hardly do anything. They are turning me into something I don't want to be. Please advise. Thank you. Jerry L. Wrightmore, veteran. His reply was, we can discuss this at your next appointment. Thank you. Well, I had an appointment with him on June 30th, 2015, and he decided to cancel. Why? Because he's on vacation. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. You know, I don't do this because I was a good soldier. I don't do this for the veterans that you all play with and you know you're doing. It's right there in your own papers. I do this for all veterans that you all throw under the bus with trickery, sneaking, and untruthfuls. Just as you're doing in my case. It's all through my file and I can prove it. Thank you very much.